Keeping you informed. This is In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS.
Hello and welcome to another edition of In.form here on 101 Country WBDC and 18 WJTS. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam, and today we're talking about Anderson Woods. We're very excited to welcome two of their board members / directors / all volunteer team, Megan and Holly. So welcome, ladies. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
So before we dive into a very exciting and important event for you guys that you host every single year, let's kind of unpack a little bit and remind everyone what Anderson Woods is. Kind of just give us the rundown. I don't know who wants to start, but it's something different.
Yep. No, Anderson Woods, we're located in northern Perry County, and we serve campers in the tri-state and tri-county area, and we are a camp for kids and adults with special needs. We participate in recreational, educational activities. It's an overnight camp. It's all based in nature. We have nearly 200 campers every summer in June and July for a week-long stay. And we have lots of young people that come and serve as counselors and volunteers. So it's a really great thing for the entire community.
Right. And Holly, as you were mentioning before we got started, you guys don't get paid. This is all donation-based, right?
Right, 100% donation. So everything that we do at camp, food, all the maintenance, even though we have 8 weeks of camp, we have a lot of other things that are happening that need to be done from a maintenance standpoint. So everything that we do, we rely on donations.
Right.
Absolutely.
And maybe give us a little bit of an idea of, the type of campers that you guys have, because you've had a few, maybe not a few, maybe a few to my knowledge, but you guys have had a lot of summer camps and a lot of different campers and whatnot. So what does the camper atmosphere kind of look like?
Yeah, no. So all of our campers have special needs ranging from very mild to very severe. We have a new program in place for even those that are wheelchair bound or those that maybe are aging, that they can come and enjoy the camp activities as well. So we have 3 weeks of kids from 7 to 17. And then we have those that are older, 18 and older. I think last year we had some campers in their 70s.
Wow.
We may have had one in their 80s. So it's a great place, a great service that they can come to and spend time with us every year for really the duration of their life, which is pretty awesome for the families.
Absolutely. So, and I think having no age limit to something like that is a maybe unseen commodity, but I know it is greatly appreciated for your community.
Yes, many of the services for individuals with special needs, especially, they cut off when they're a certain age or they age out of some of the camps. So we get a lot of campers that age out of other camps and then they find ours, So I think it's a really important cause that we want to keep happening for lots and lots of years.
Absolutely. So. And before we move on to, enhancing the cause and making sure it stays steadfast, Holly, will you tell us a little bit about, if we're hearing about Anderson Woods today, how do we kind of learn more about what you guys do? And maybe, if we have a camper in mind, or maybe if we want to, donate kind of separately, what do we need to know to connect with Anderson Woods?
Sure. So we have a great website, andersonwoods.org. You can go there. You can see a ton of pictures. You can learn about how camp works. We do have our forms that for sign up, they come out in January, so those will be out there. And then really what we really encourage is during the summer, those 8 weeks, we would love to host anybody to come out to camp. It's a bit of a drive, but I guarantee you that it's worth it to come out and see how these campers enjoy everything that camp has to offer. We have something called High Pasture where we go up and we do singing and have snacks, and around the 4th of July, we do fireworks. It's really just a magical place, and we invite anybody to come out and check it out.
It is beautiful to see the mission in action,
Right.
We can talk about it all day long, but to see it happening, I think, is pretty remarkable. And to see the young people working with the campers and the campers working with the young people, it's just really great.
Right. And I mean, that also brings up, it takes a lot of volunteers to do what you guys do too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it sure does.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So definitely, if anyone's interested maybe in volunteering or, again, being a camper themselves, visit andersonwoods.org.
Yep.
So that you can see what all they have to offer and just, get in contact with the board and whatnot. So Without a further ado, ladies, it's time to saddle up and put your boots on.
Right, absolutely.
So the Anderson Woods Hoedown is happening on Friday, November 14th at the Calumet in Jasper from 6 to 11 p.m. Let's go ahead and get into it. What do we need to know about this year's Hoedown? Again, the big theme of it all is this is your biggest fundraiser of the year.
Right.
It is. We have small ones throughout the year with this and that, but we really rely on this fundraiser to make camp happen every camp season. So we need people to get those tickets and come out for a fun night. We've got lots of stuff planned.
Yeah. So again, 2 weeks from today, we're going to have live music. So Kaitlyn Neukam and Debbie Sheeter will be playing. We also have Jill Wiggin coming, and she is going to do some line dancing with everybody that's there and the campers. Last year we did a square dance, and I think the campers had an absolute blast, and it was so fun to watch them. So
I did too.
I did too. So we have some great entertainment, and then we have a great meal. So that's coming from Tim Flick at Oink. We have pecan chicken, pulled pork, hash browns, green beans, mac and cheese, rolls, and a dessert. So obviously that is part of the $50 fee for the ticket. So you're going to get that. You're going to get a drink. You're going to get entertainment, and you're going to have just some great fun. And then we also have a great silent auction. So our team does a wonderful job getting a ton of silent auction items, and a lot of it is really focused on experiences. So there's a lot of tickets out there. There's IU, Purdue, Colts, Bombers, all sorts of things like that. But then we also have, rounds of golf. We have meal experiences. We have pizza every month. We have a case of beer every month. Yep. So just some of those really fun things. I think this year we have a Colson Montgomery signed baseball bat. So
come and do your Christmas shopping.
It is pretty cool. So it is a great time. I told my family the other day, I was like, everybody might be getting something from here for Christmas. So the experiences are fun. So that's definitely something that is really a big part of this fundraiser. So yes, we make some of the tickets, but a big portion comes from the auction as well.
That is exciting. I love the idea of, again, Christmas shopping for a donation-based event with a auction that you can then gift these amazing things and know that you gave that money back. Right. That is amazing. And before we get too far into it, again, you mentioned that the fee is $50 per person for the event, but do you guys have any discounts for campers?
Yes, we do. So our campers are $25. So please, campers, come. They are the life of the party.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
and let's see and it kind of be inclusive here. We say Hoedown, and of course it's a fundraising event, but what ages are we looking for? Is this a family-friendly event? Is this for the big kids? What do we need to know about that too?
It's really for anybody.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think it's, with the entertainment that we have and with the line dancing, I think it's going to be fun for really anybody.
Something for everyone.
Any age.
Yeah.
And so that's what we want it to be. We do want it to be a family event because that's what we feel Anderson Woods is to this community is really a family. So we want everybody there that we possibly can. So
come and feel loved and dance the night away.
So so tickets are available. We're trying to kind of wrap up ticket sales by next Friday, a week from today, so we can get our counts in for food. But $50, you can message us on Facebook. We also have a good stash of those at the Dubois County Visitors Center. So they've been very generous to help us sell those tickets as well. So again, hopefully you guys can get out, hear us talking about this, get excited, get it on your calendar, get a date night, get a family away night. And
so if you were thinking about it, do it.
Yeah, right.
Go and get them today.
Right. And, we have a lot of great sponsors.
Yes,
absolutely. You can't make these events happen without the sponsors anymore.
No,
we can list those off?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's do it. So we've got Springs Valley Bank and Trust, German American Bank, Dr. Michael and Dr. Farah Snyder, Charles and Jan Stempfenagel, Ralph and Kelly Schwenk, Jasper Engines and Transmissions, Wabash Valley Produce, Ubelor Chevy Cadillac Toyota, State Farm, Piper Burns, Ubelor Oil Incorporated. Finish the rest.
Right, and then we have Finishing Touches, Debbie Allen State Farm Insurance, Nicholas Olinger, DMD, Best Home Furnishing, Universal Designs, Meyer Distributing, Cape Quarries, Freedom Bank, Ernie Sheet Metal, Beekline and Associates, Ryan and Beth Phillips, Jim and Louise Guxel, Fisher Electric, and then Rick Hortzendorfer with Edward Jones.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
The
Again,
community is amazing.
It,
Oh my
and the
gosh.
community is really what makes these events
Yes.
continue to happen, which is, again, just an amazing feat to see. And obviously, that means everyone wants you guys to keep coming back year after year. So we're going to keep having a hoedown so that
That's
you can
right.
celebrate and also raise some funds. Amazing things. So we kind of touched on a little bit of everything to kind of, give everyone a taste of things. But how does the event kind of pan out? So we start at 6 p.m. again at the Calumet in Jasper on that's Friday, November 14th. So how does the schedule of the evening kind of roll out for people who have not yet been?
Yeah. So from 6 to 7, we'll have a cocktail hour. 7 to 8, we'll have an awesome meal that I'm already hungry for. We'll have some line dancing shortly after that. And if you don't know how to line dance, that's okay. We will teach you how to line dance. Jill Wiggin is on it. And then we'll have Sheets and Kyle singing and playing music for the rest of the night. And we can dance and participate in the silent auction and just have a good time.
Right. And it goes until 11 p.m. So, plenty of time to party, to celebrate, to fundraise. And then, you get back home at a decent time, which is, I think, much appreciated as we go into these, darker, earlier evenings.
Yeah, exactly.
And we do have a half pot.
We do, yep.
Yeah.
And we do have a half pot. Yeah.
do.
So
Yes.
we'll we won't run everything up until 11 o'clock. We're going to
Right.
stop everything for sure by between 9:30 and 10. So if people still want to get out of there a little earlier, that's fine. But for those people that want to stay and dance, then we'll be there.
Right, absolutely. And, you mentioned the food. It wouldn't be a WBDC interview without talking about food. What can we expect? Because some people plan their whole events over, what food's going to be at the event.
Yeah. So this year we're doing pecan chicken, pulled pork, hash browns, green beans, mac and cheese, rolls with wonderful butter and and a dessert. So again, Tim Flick has been very generous to Anderson Woods for years and years and years.
Absolutely.
So it's a great way to have him be a part of Anderson Woods and bring his amazing
Awesome
food to
yes.
the event.
Fantastic. And again, we'll reiterate that, although some events are able to have tickets sold at the door, this is really pre-sale only because you guys got to make sure that the food count is good and that how many people are going to come and celebrate too, right?
Correct.
That's why
Yeah.
getting tickets right now is
Yeah.
super important. So one more time, let's remind everybody what we need to know about ticket sales for now.
Right. So $50 a ticket. You're going to get your food, a drink, entertainment, fun. And we would like to have those tickets. Please buy them by next Friday so we can get a count in. You can message us on Facebook. And then they're also for sale at the Dubois County Visitors Center. So
Holly, will we turn them away later if they want to purchase a ticket later?
no, we'll figure it out.
Just want to make sure people knew
We'll
that.
figure it out. Hey, if you want to come and you're
More
like,
the
I
merrier.
can't come to eat, but I want to come and bid on some awesome auction items, we'll make room for you. Don't worry.
That is fantastic. And, Megan, I don't think I've ever had someone in my interview someone else in the interview, but I greatly appreciate
Just helping you out.
You're helping me out for sure. I greatly appreciate it. Ladies, you have a big event to look forward to. And of course, this all goes back to Anderson Woods and what all you do every single year. For those who are like, I want to better understand where my money's going towards, how does this help you guys in the grand scheme of things? Where is this money going to go towards?
Yep. So absolutely. So we have 165 acres of Anderson Woods land to maintain, including buildings and cabins and dining halls, that kind of thing. And really, it's going to go 100% to the 2026 camp season to make everything the best it can be for the campers. And the more funding that we have, just the better off the activities are, the better the grounds are. Just the service will be as best as it can be.
Right.
So
And
we need this fundraiser.
Need the fundraiser, and nobody gets paid from the work that you do too, right?
That's right. So we have young people. We have our young staff that are teenagers and college kids that come in for the 8 weeks, and we pay them to be camp counselors, but we also have a lot of volunteers. But there's no overhead as far as the administration goes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Service of love.
So that is something, again, if you're really wanting a organization that is for the ones that they're serving and not just for those and trickle down. I mean, Anderson Woods sounds like the place to be for sure.
Yeah.
Ladies, before we let you go, is there anything else you want to make sure to mention? If you want to plug a few more things before we let you go.
Just make sure you wear your best cowboy and Western gear.
Yeah, it's Halloween today, right?
Get
So-
your cowboy boots out.
If you're a cowboy, just
I'll be wearing mine.
wear it in 2 weeks. I'll be wearing mine too.
Cowboy hats, and get ready for a rootin' tootin' good time.
Fantastic.
Buy your tickets.
and
right.
buy them early.
Yes.
Definitely. And I will say, if you want more information about Anderson Woods, or to look up what they've been doing over the past years, Facebook page for sure, and then AndersonWoods.org is a great place to start as well.
Correct.
So.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Ladies, it has been a pleasure, and best of luck
Thank
as
you.
you look forward to your 2025 Anderson Woods Hoedown.
Awesome.
All right,
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for listening and watching this In.form here on 101 Country WBDC and 18 WJTS. Again, the Anderson Woods Hoedown happening on Friday, November 14th at the Calumet in Jasper from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. Tickets are pre-sale, so make sure you get them before November 7th, I believe. You can text 812-639-1079 or stop by the Dubois County Visitors Center to pick up your tickets today.
This has been In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS. Catch past episodes on our social media pages and our websites. If it matters to you, it matters to us. In.form.